Hello, it's Karmatose, and welcome to another Horus Heresy Legion's Malevolence Reveal. This reveal is going to cover some cards from Daemons of the Ruinstorm. Yep. It's going to be a super fun faction. I'm super excited. Thank you all you folks who are watching this live. We're going to have some fun games for us during this live presentation. If you're watching this later, you're free to skip ahead, but only do it if you don't like fun. Anywho, we're gonna get this going quick, so we try to keep this quickly as possible. We got our first troop here, Bossy. Bossy is a Slaneshi spawn, and he's a 1/4, costs 2 energy, and has an energy power. Just like last time, I'm gonna give us a couple seconds here for everybody to throw their guesses. I'm also going to throw up a little hint. This is the most similar vibe I got. So, just a couple more seconds. Light up that chat, with your guesses. Have some fun. Alrighty, here's what it does. Gain a mutation. You guys didn't guess anything involving trap, did you? You fell for my trap card. No, mutation. You get to choose a demonic buff, and you get to reduce maintenance by 1. Woo! Neat, right? It's a new mechanic. Of course, with this troop has no maintenance, so that secondary effect isn't going to be so useful on him, but maybe there's going to be some cards that add maintenance. But for a little more on what mutation is, I'm going to read a little bit here from the devs. There will be several ways to give mutations to your daemons, only to troops, not to warlords. A mutation will grant one of several possible buffs, but unlike Daemon Host or Marks of Chaos, in this case the player will be able to choose out of 3 different options. There are 10 available mutations in total, out of which Karmatose gets to reveal the first 3. Some of those mutations can be stacked multiple times, so there is no limit to how many mutations a troop can get. Besides providing a specific buff, each mutation also reduces a daemon's maintenance by 1, providing additional synergy with the neutral daemons. So, everybody catch that last bit? Additional synergy with the neutral daemons. This leads me to believe that in the, Ruinstorm daemons, we're not going to see a whole lot of maintenance. That this mutation is going to be good buffs for already standalone good daemons that don't need maintenance, and it's going to encourage us to use the old daemons that still have maintenance, while still providing a fair detriment to everybody who's not daemon synergetic. I think it's neat. So, there was a mention that there's 10 different mutations, and that we get to show 3 today. So, before I show the other card, we're going to look at those 3. But I got a little game plan for us. So up here, I got 20 keywords. And I can't guarantee with any certainty that all 10 mutation options involve a keyword, but the 3 I'm showing you today do. So here's how the game works. I'm going to gradually remove these until we see what it does. And while I do this, we're all gonna, together on our live presentation, try to guess what it does. So, the ones I'm removing are the wrong choices. Alright, we're down to 3. We got Flank, Rage, Relentless. What do you think it's gonna do? It's Flank. So, pretty standard. This is not one that you're gonna see redundantly buffed. Like, it's not gonna be a give flank multiple times to the same troop, but it is super useful. When you need flank, it's so important. And 30% of the time, you're going to get the buff you want 100% of the time. I think Wayne Gretzky said that. Or was it Michael Scott? Either way, you get to gain flank. It's nice. Let's move on to the next one. So, boom, boom. What does it do? It's called Molten Blood. Man, this must be so frustrating to watch from home. not knowing what it's going to be. Well, we got 4 options here. First strike, we know it's not flank again. Rage and Relentless. Place your bets. Live chat, lighten up. It's Rage. Rage. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. Ooh, that's nice. As far as a Rage could be. This is the Rage that World Eaters probably should have had all along. For all their random damage poke. Although they want to sometimes hit themselves, so and it's a different. But this one is definitely stackable, so you could throw this multiple times on the same troop and just really get it up there. And if it turns out that some other mechanics come into play, who knows? Like Bloodthirst. Who knows? Alright, we got one more. What could this mutation be? I feel pretty proud about this. I'm technically just moving the back layer up here in OBS rather than trying to manually go through and remove these. Probably why you see little, stuff at the bottom there. Oh, what can you do? All right, we got a couple here. Is it Rage again? No. Is it Relentless? Could be. And we got a pair in the corner. Survivor Terror. Place those guesses. Come on, fight over it. It's Survivor. So it's not as directly as good as Daemon Host's 3 Survivor, but it is stackable and it is repeatable. So they could proc Survivor once, and if you give it a mutation again, you can get Survivor again. You could just keep it going, or you can get it up to 10 Survivor. Who knows what? You get to pick 30% of the time what you want. It's going to be a lot of fun. God, stacking these buffs, that's what really makes this different than the Marks of Chaos and the Daemon Hosts. So, who knows what the other 7 are? In theory, these are the first 3 you got to see. If you got to see some in some other people's videos, then there's been a scheduling error. We got one more card. Let's keep this going. Herald of Slaanesh. It's a 5 energy. It's a 5/4. We can tell graphically that it has an energy ability and a stealth. And we know it gives mutation, unless I'm pulling another sneaky on you. But here's the closest thing to it I could think. Moratat Cyras, with his 5 as a 5/4 stealth energy power troop. Place your bets. What does it do? Does it actually involve maintenance? Yeah, it does. Stealth. 1. Give a mutation to a friendly Daemon. That's great! If you like troop buff decks like I do, because they tend to be the best fun, this is going to be an absolute staple. And it doesn't say other Daemon or other friendly Daemon. It says generically friendly. I don't have 100% certainty, but I think that means it gets the buff itself if it wants to. So you have the stealth unit right out of the box, 4 on the toughness, so it's not going to get jokered immediately. They have to get a very lucky defense satellite, and you're going to get to buff it. Or others, and just, keep the front lines going. Or if you need to, do that big hit. So I'm really excited about this. I think we're going to see a lot of this. I think this might end up being my favorite, Legion yet. Action Legion. I'm not sure what Daemons of the Ruinstorm actually are. But I hope you enjoyed these reveals. I hope you enjoy Mutation. I'm really excited to see what the other 7 are going to be and how it's going to be used. I really hope that they throw in some maintenance powers that target your Daemons, so that way Mutation works even on guys that just do it on themselves. For that reduction of maintenance. Super cool if a mutation gives a huge bonus with with maintenance. Who knows? Well, anywho, that's all I got. I got 2 cards and 3 of the specials. Yeah. If you like this, like it. If you want to see more like it, wait a couple weeks. I don't get to control how often I get this. But do check out the rest of my channel. And if you like it, subscribe. And, of course, share it with your friends. I would appreciate it. And as always, I'll close with Karmatose loves you, and all glory to the Plague Toad. Thanks for watching.